Welcome to the final module of this course. You've learned the FuturePlus framework for ESG, and now I want to introduce you to the FuturePlus platform, the tool we've built to help you implement everything you've learned. Let me start by explaining our mission. At FuturePlus, we believe that ESG should be accessible, practical, and valuable for every UK business, not just large corporations and dedicated sustainability teams. We've seen too many SMEs and mid-market companies struggle with ESG. They know it's important, they want to do the right thing, but they're overwhelmed by the complexity, the jargon, the frameworks, and the sheer volume of information out there. FuturePlus was built to solve these problems. We've created a platform and an advisory service which makes ESG manageable for businesses like yours. The demo will show exactly how FuturePlus can help you implement the framework you've learned throughout this course. As you watch this demo, think about your own business, think about the challenges you're facing with ESG, and imagine how having these tools and this support could help you overcome those challenges. Welcome to the Future Impact Dashboard. This is your central hub to help your organisation to assess, plan, improve and report around sustainability. I'll take you through the dashboard in just a few moments, but first is understanding the assess section. And what we do to do that is ask a series of questions that sit under the 5 themes of climate, diversity, inclusion, social, economic and environment. And under each of these, we have a series of subcategories. They are the same subcategories under each of the 5 themes, which give a series of questions that sit in tiles, 1 tile per question, to reduce overwhelm and make it as accessible and approachable as possible. And essentially what we're looking for are you doing something? And if you are, can you evidence it? And if you're not doing something, would you like to do it? Would you like to set an ambition and the time frame that you would like to set an ambition within? We ask you to go through that process across those 5 themes and through those subcategories. It doesn't take very long, but what it does do is give you a fantastic foundation and baseline, because you can submit that assessment. Our FuturePlus verifiers will go through that evidence and make sure that you are doing it. We, against our evidence framework, which is based on technology, innovation, regulation, expectation, and it means that we can go through that and you really formalise the ESG data that you have within your organisation and really organise it into a central place. What it also allows us to do is to score where you're at on comparable data. So it allows us to give an actual and an ambition score, where you are and where you want to get to, and also break it down between the 5 themes. So you can really see the areas that you might need to improve or the areas that you're doing particularly well in. What we also have the option to do is to look at that progress over time. It's very much about progress over perfection. So you can see how many ambitions have been completed, how many remaining overdue, and I'll come back to the report. We also have the ability to download the Impact Certified badge, which you have access to after completing your first submission. You can download the badge and all of the guidelines that go along with that, as well as how to get a QR code to wrap around it for any physical branding. And then we have the scores over time. So you can track your progress in a really easy little spidergram and data that you can share within reporting. But I think probably most importantly is we also have the roadmap. So everything that you set as an ambition will be collated here into your roadmap. You can filter it in a variety of different ways, but the information will be what it is that you want to do, the subcategory it's in. You can assign an owner into that, and an email will be sent to them. It will tell you how many days are remaining, and if you click that little plus sign, it also gives you the ability to extend that time frame, because sustainability is the real world, and sometimes we manage to do things quickly, and sometimes we have to reassess what we can do and how we do it. But what's important to know is it needs to be done and it's in process. And then we also have the solutions button as well. So that will give you access to web links, to guides, documents, anything that will help you with this particular indicator. There's a whole library of those that you can also access, but we've also put them into the roadmap so that they can be accessed quickly. This happens to be a supply chain emissions guide talking about supply chain, has all of the information that you may need, things that you need to think about. But again, really importantly, every single guide finishes with need more help. And if you do, you always have access to your FuturePlus advisor and the FuturePlus consultants to ask further questions and to ask for further support. And that is broken down by theme, and you can access all of those. And then what we also do is all of our indicators are mapped back to the United Nations Development Goals. So any that you are positively impacting will light up. And if you click on one of those icons, it will also tell you all of the indicators that we verified that you have evidence for are positively impacting that particular sustainable development goal, which again is hugely useful for reporting and communication around what it is that you're doing. Very lastly, we also have the report. So what we wanted to do is to make it as easy as possible for business to be able to communicate what they're doing. You can click download report, brings you to the report builder. You can choose which sections that you'd like to access at any particular time, click create reports, and what that does is it brings all of that information from the dashboard into a PDF that is branded, dated and named with the company name, so that you can share internally or externally as you feel comfortable. This has got a holding logo of our Impact Certified badge, but that could be your company logo, company name, and the date that you are downloading. It gives information about the report, the methodology behind the score, your score at that moment in time, the SDGs that you're positively impacting, bespoke written insights by your FuturePlus advisor who gets to know you as a company and your size, sector, geography, everything that we have verified that you have achieved by theme. And then also we have the roadmap. So everything you said you want to do, the time frame that you want to do it, and whether or not it's overdue or how long that is to come. And then also the next steps, which is written by your FuturePlus advisor. So that's available to download at any particular point in time, rather than that sort of rush when somebody asks you for all of your ESG documentation. So thank you ever so much. As I say, this is absolutely the central hub for you to be able to assess, plan, improve and report in the most practical, pragmatic and accessible way possible. Thank you. So that's the FuturePlus platform. As you can see, it's designed to take everything you've learned in this course and turn it into a practical, step-by-step process that you can follow. You don't have to figure everything out on your own. You don't have to build spreadsheets from scratch. You don't have to wonder if you're doing it right. The platform guides you through each step, provides the tools and the templates you need, and gives you access to expert support when you have questions. So what are the next steps? If you're ready to get started, you can sign up for a free trial of the FuturePlus platform. You'll get full access to all of the features you've just seen, and you can start your ESG assessment today. There's no credit card required for the trial, and there's no obligation to continue if it's not right for you. If you'd like to talk to someone first, book a free 30-minute consultation with one of our ESG experts. We'll discuss your specific situation, answer your questions, and help you figure out the best approach for your business. Again, there's no sales pitch and no obligation. It's genuinely a helpful conversation. If you're not ready to take action yet, that's okay too. You can download the resources we've provided, use these to start your ESG journey independently, and come back to FuturePlus when you're ready for more support. You've learned the framework, you have the tools, you know what to do. Now it's time to get started. Thank you for taking the time to do this course. Thank you for investing your time in learning about ESG. And thank you for being the kind of business leader who cares about doing the right thing. We're here to support you every step of the way. If you need us, we are just a click away. Good luck on your ESG journey. I'm confident that you're going to do great things.